Merry Christmas, MerFriends! Welcome to our channel where we love everything mermaid. I'm Maisie.
And I'm Mila.
We have a fun video for you today.
It's almost Christmas.
And we just released our newest MerKids book.
Everything a merkid needs to know about Christmas creatures.
So today, we are going to recreate our Christmas character costume.
Just like what we did for our Halloween book a few months ago.
We're really excited about this. So let's just dive right in for some Christmas mermaid fun. This is what our Christmas characters look like.
And now we have to figure out how to make all of this in real life.
The Santa hat part is easy. We already have those.
So let's do the bracelets next.
In all of our MerKids books, we are wearing bracelets because they are an important part of our stories.
In the first book, we rescued a baby seahorse.
And then we were given magic bracelets that turned us into mermaids whenever we want, as a reward.
That's why we always have bracelets on.
So to make the Christmas bracelets today, we are gonna need white twine,
white glass beads because they're better for the ocean than plastic,
and red and green painted seashells.
We start with threading the beads onto the twine.
Then we tie it up and use more knots to make it adjustable.
Now that our bracelets are done, time for the next step.
Let's make our tops.
This is my favorite part, because I so want to be a fashion designer someday. My character is in red and white, so I'm going to start with a red t-shirt. I just have to cut the sleeves off to make it look more like a halter top. Then I have to make it a little shorter around the belly. My character also always wears a string of pearls. And in this book, they're white, just like my bracelet. So I'm going to use these white wooden beads to sew around my neckline. Now my top is ready for sewing.
My turn! My character is all in green and white. So I'm starting with the green t-shirt. Mine's going to be a little more complicated because the neckline is different. I'm actually going to cut off both the bottom like Mila did, but also the top. But I'm going to save the fabric I cut off to use to make the new straps. Now I need 2 strips of white fabric to sew around the top and the bottom. And mine is now ready for sewing too.
That means
Mom's turn! Thanks for the help, Mom. Alright, our tops are ready.
Let's try them on.
I like it.
Fantastic.
Now that the bracelets and the tops are done, it's time for the grand finale, the tails. We know you've been waiting for this part.
Here's how we're gonna do this. We already have tails in the white colors that we've already been swimming in for a while. We want to be able to swim in these again, so we aren't doing anything permanent.
So we are going to temporarily transform these into Christmas tails. That just makes the challenge more fun.
So here's the plan. We have the stretchy white fabric,
which, by the way, it's made from papyrus. Yay for ocean-friendly winds!
And we're gonna make removable covers to go over our tails.
We're gonna start by measuring the size we need onto some brown paper. These are gonna be our templates.
Then we add a 1/2 inch all the way around for the seams.
Then we trace the template onto the white fabric and cut it out. Now we're each going to need to cut out 2 of these, 1 for each side. Then we sew it together. Let's see if they fit. These slip on pretty much the same way that a tailskin fits over a model fit. They fit.
Now time to add the details.
Both of our tails have these colorful strips on them, so we need to add those to our real tails.
We're going to use these cardboard cutouts to put inside the white fabric.
That's because we're actually going to paint the fabric to make the stripes. And we don't want the paint to bleed through the other side. So we just put these inside our tail covers. Then we start painting. We're adding a little V shape that matches our tail color at the top to make it look more like the book characters. And the rest is the red and green stripes.
Alright, now that that's done, we just have to let them dry.
While those are drying, we have one more thing to do. Our Christmas characters have these little white side pins on their tails. So we're gonna make these now. All we have to do is cut out the right shape from the same fabric. And sew little bits of pipe cleaner on the inside of the edge. This is so it holds its shape. And then we paint them the same way we did with our tails. Now we have to wait for everything to dry. Then it's time to put it all together. That's a good time to read a book. Alright, it's all dry.
One last thing. You might have noticed that there's a white band at the top of our tails. And we haven't talked about that yet.
That's because we're kind of gonna cheat on that part.
Just a little bit. We're wearing white pants. And we're just gonna make sure that the top of the pants are showing when we put our tails on.
Alright, enough stalling. Let's put it all together. Definitely think I look like her.
Yep, nailed it.
So there you have it, MerFriends. Our holiday MerCharacter recreation.
Give us a thumbs up
and subscribe to see all of our MerKids videos.
See you next time.
Bye.